Yo, what up? Good evening. Guess what? It's Sunday. You know what that means, Maz?
Yes, I do. It's time for Copy Me Radio.
Yay!
Long awaited. It took a week.
It only feels like yesterday it was Sunday, and all of a sudden it's Sunday again. How did that happen?
Yeah. I don't know, but how does it feel like it's like a long time waiting till it's Sunday, and then all of a sudden it's Sunday, and it was like it was yesterday?
Indeed.
That's the weirdest thing.
Indeed. Do you know why it's like that, Maz? It's because that's how time works.
How time works, my man. Absolutely. It's almost 7 days. I don't understand.
Which is funny, because it is 7 days. It's 7 minutes past the hour. It's 7:07 in the UK. 7 minutes past wherever you are, because that's how time works.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I spent all of this time making this graphic. We're going to use it.
We're absolutely gonna use it.
Again and again and again.
Over and over, my friend.
You know why?
Because that's
how time works.
I catch on fast. I'm a true innovator, yes.
Absolutely. So I found some new buttons on the computer that plays music, and during the update that destroyed my entire library the other week, I also got some new toys to play with. So I've been playing with those new toys, and just generally having a bit of fun with them. It's all very clever, boring musical stuff, but for me, it's like, ooh, new buttons to press. Okay.
I agree with you. You gotta love the buttons and all the innovations that lead down that road. Yes.
Yep. Somebody somewhere said, "I'm so rubbish at being a DJ. I'm gonna make this program that does it all for me." And then, they made this program.
I'm tired of expending the energy.
Yeah. All of this equipment, I just want to push one button and it just does it for me.
Yeah. Actually, there are people who do work like that. We've seen quite a few of them, and they're very, very wealthy.
Yes, very wealthy. Button pushing.
That and a hat and glasses and the leather jacket, you're set.
There's that other man, of course, who does it completely differently. What he does, he pre-records his entire set, turns up, bungs in the CD, and then just does breakdancing in front of his decks. Don't get me wrong.
That's another way they do it. Yes.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm impressed. I truly am. Because you're getting away with
it. Good breakdancing, but the mix is a little bit off, sir.
I'm a good dancer. Just saying. Just going to put that out there.
Oh, I could imagine that. Why wouldn't you be a good dancer?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have the music in you, don't you?
Well, if you can count to 4.
And then all the rest is margarine. Yep. It goes like butter, I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3, 4, start again.
So, I think we'll do what we did last week, Maz, which is generally talk nonsense and play music, if that's okay with you.
Or we could talk nonsense and then play music. Yes,
hey.
It's always great with me. I quite enjoyed the mixology last week and the week before. Very outstanding.
Thank you. I've got an idea.
YouTube also says a couple of your mixes ain't gonna make it to Belarus, but no biggie.
We ain't too worried about that.
No. We're with you, Crane.
Right, okay. I am going to be quiet. You're going to listen to this music, and in a moment we'll be back once we figure out what we're going to be talking about. Keep it tuned and locked on Copy Me Radio.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix.
You did just hear Cypress Hill in the mix. Why? Because I can, that's why.
Best reason yet, sir.
If you need some therapy, then check this out. This is Duke Dumont and Therapy.
So I don't need
I got that. Yes, She Don't Dance, Everyone You Know. That's the name of this track, and or artist, as the case may be.
Artist unknown, no warning.
Yeah. Untitled, with their greatest hits, Folder 2.
Yes. And right channel is not missing.
Yeah, right channel has not been missing for a while, actually. Since I upgraded the decks, no more problem with the right channel missing. We know exactly where it is.
Wondrous. Just
It's
the
over here.
cameras need to smack around a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Maybe the camera does. There are places you can get in touch with us, and we'll try and pick up all the chats and shouts that people give us. But the one place that we do like to mess around in, quite frankly, is Discord.
Yes, the Discord.
Look at all of this content from Nailbomb. Oh, well, you did actually jump on as well.
Yeah, Nailbomb was hard bombing. Yeah, he does that. He does that.
It's like I catch up on the week. I kind of turn up and I go, what's happened this week? Hang on a second. Let's just see now. There it is.
Yeah, a massive nail bombing.
Gotta say, a lot of things about Twitter at the moment. Elon Musk, making people uncomfortable
I don't know. I
in their
think
working
everybody's
environment.
too involved in that Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He knows how to hire smart people who do cool things, and he's an absolute idiot if you ever fucking listen to him.
I'll tell you what, he's really
He's
good
a
at firing
repeater,
people.
Again?
I said he's really good at firing people as well. I saw him on.
Well, being a boss, you have to hire and fire. But,
Well, he did it on
a
Rogan's show, which I'm sure someone will have seen this already. But basically, Joe Rogan's there, and he's basically going, so some stuff's happened at Twitter, and his PR lady was there, and she went, yes, some mistakes have been made. And Elon said, and those mistakes must be paid for. You're fired. And she got up and laughed. I mean, Jesus, that's how he rolls.
Well, again, I'm sure that the upper echelon is not really see it as a big deal, and it's more, jumping to the next job opportunity to make more money doing absolutely nothing useful for society. So,
Well,
I'm still in wonder how these grown-ups could get paid for playing games, millions of dollars to kick a ball, and I still can't get my mind around that.
For me, it's all about if you can do it, do it. If you can't, you can't. Can you really?
True that. True that.
If I could get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds for kicking a ball around the field, I would go and do that. If I could put rockets in space and basically capitalized on electric cars, I would do that as well.
Even though it would cost you being a lying scumbag, corrupt ass motherfucker.
Well,
you know what I mean? Because
yes.
again, there are parts of you that have to pay, Dorian. You know what I mean?
Yes, the old painting in the attic. I wouldn't give two fiddlesticks about that.
Fiddlestick.
Until it was too late. Interestingly enough, there's a Dorian reference on the 3rd season of Blake 7. For those of you that are interested, and it's not even subtly done. The character's name is Dorian.
Yeah.
And he's lived for several hundred years because guess what? There's a monster in the basement. I used the term.
And it's called Dorian.
Do you know what? Let's just fast forward because I think we've got stuff to talk about. So let's have a look. And
we always have stuff to talk about.
Oh, hang on a second.
Absolutely cool thing. There was a meteorite fell in Canada, and nobody knew that it was even out there.
I did hear
like
this.
3 hours before, an astronomer caught it in the telescope. He said, "Oh, Captain, we got a meteorite." You know. And it fell right over Canada. It was very cool. I saw a couple of pictures of it.
Did he tell people where it was about?
Yeah, it's Lake Ontario is the final residing place.
Right. Okay. So
Snoop Yoda, God Almighty.
Right. So here's some things then. Let's check this out for a second then. So have you caught
I don't
up?
know if you saw the Snoop Yoda.
I have seen Snoop Yoda, which actually brings I'll just bring this up onto the screen so people can see it.
God, that is like...
Which brings us nicely into a segue to talk about Star Wars because I've been watching the latest offering from the Star Wars multi-universe thing they've got going on over at Disney at the moment. A mini-series called Andor.
Yeah.
Well, slow starting. Let me just tell you, slow starting. You're like,
I've seen up to. This one we're kind of like on the same wavelength because I've seen up to chapter 10 or something like that.
Wow, we are really in tune. I finished watching 10 today.
Well, excuse me, 7. I finished 8, 9, 10, and 11.
You still got.
I have yet to watch.
You've got the. Well, I'll tell you this for nothing. When you get to 10, you'll go, "This is the best thing I've ever watched on TV." It will just blow you away. Yeah, episode 10.
Really? Because it's been a really miserable kind of tooth-pulling experience.
It has.
Up to now, to be honest. I'm like, all right, well, when does it get good?
Well, I promise it does. I, like you, have been half watching it at the corner of my eye. Whilst looking at memes on the internet and going, yeah, blah, blah.
Doing the important thing.
Yeah, doing the important thing. Oh, another TikTok video. Oh, yeah, right, that's the new dance, is it? Okay. That's what I've been doing. In amongst, obviously, completing the bedroom, which has been very important in my life.
Yes. And that I'll get an update on that a little bit later.
Yeah, and half watching and going, oh, okay, oh, yeah, it's got the same bloke in Rogue One. Yeah, okay, blah, 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 blah. And then...
I love this quiet critique.
And then it gets kind of like you've gone through the robbery part. Then I think is where you're at. You're at the up to the robbery part, and it's kind of they're robbing some people. Okay, blah 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 blah. Separatists, political background story. Blah 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 blah. And then it gets good. And that's what I'm going to say. But episode 10 for me today.
Then it gets good.
And
then it ends. How many episodes?
I'll tell you what though. Have you ever seen the film with Christopher Lambert called Fortress? It's where they are held in a prison underground and it's impossible to escape from. But guess what? Christopher Lambert is amazing and is able to do that. And he gets away and everyone's like, hooray, he got away. And then they had a follow-up film called Fortress 2 where for some reason, because he's the world's unluckiest bastard, gets sent to another prison. But this time it's in space. And he has to escape that as well. And guess what? He does because he's Christopher Lambert.
Well, hey.
Yay! Spoiler alert.
Gotta make a Fortress 3.
Yeah, anyway. The one thing I will say about Andor at the moment was I was watching it and went, this reminds me a lot of Fortress, but I don't mind because I liked Fortress, which is probably why I'm a bit excited about it.
Gotcha.
So there's that. Do you want to hear about the film we watched today with a strong female lead?
Oh my God. I just wanted to submit the Andor with, I thought episode 7 was it, and they took some time off. It looks like, and I saw episode 8 and 9 come out. I was like, oh shit, it's not over.
Don't you hate it when they do that?
I was.
Don't you just hate that? I just hate that so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to go. It's no more tooth pulls and stuff, and that's like, oh no, more to download. I thought that was done with, but if you say 10, okay, I'll stick with it.
10 is the key point for me so far.
Yes.
That's kind of.
Tell us, Joker, what have you been watching that has a strong female role in it?
Well, you'll love this. This is kind of this.
I love a strong female role.
Right. First of all, I don't care whether you watch this film or not, but you are going to do something for me, okay? You are gonna watch the opening credits of this film. It is 2 minutes worth of opening credits, okay?
Okay.
The 2 minutes of the opening credits are genius. I don't say that lightly. Okay, we're talking.
No. I could go for a.
We're talking
short shot. Yes.
We're talking Stanley Kubrick level of genius here. Okay, we're talking like, what the hell just happened to me watching the first 2 minutes of the film? It's the most incredible intro, which I will now spoil for you. So.
Sure. Always.
The way that they do it, they open up, when you watch a film at the beginning, and at the very beginning there's like an opening scene, and it's got bugger all to do with anything else, basically.
Yes. The misdirect in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, well, they do this really, really well. And what they do with this is that they shoot, the title comes up, and you're looking at it on a soundstage. You can see it as a soundstage. You go,
okay.
Why are they showing a soundstage for something that's supposed to be set in 1822 or whenever it is? And you're just like, that's just bizarre. And there's this little voiceover, strong female lead voiceover, and she says, I am a strong female lead, and therefore you should listen to me. I can't remember what she says.
Hell no.
But she says something along the lines of, all of the things we do here are about sharing stories, and stories are important. And then they pan the camera around from the soundstage to the opening scene, where this lady is on a boat, man. She's on a boat. And for 2 seconds, you're like, yeah, soundstage, turn around. Oh, they're now showing them on a boat. And you are instantly, it's incredible how they've done this. You are instantly just kind of, I don't care if it's on a soundstage. I'm now invested in what's happening on this boat. Even though you know that they've just panned around from the soundstage where they're filming the film. And they actually also, spoiler alert, end it like this as well. And I've got to say,
this would be a good kickback to Hitchcock, because he did a lot of stuff like that, especially with the camera in the beginning.
Yeah, I've just got to say to you that the actual story itself, which I'll come on to in a second, really actually compelling, interesting story.
Oh no, please don't. Strong female role said it all.
But well, you'll like this, because here's some of the characters that you can look forward to. A, English nurse. Woo. A, nun.
Of the 1800s, you say, a timepiece, yes?
It is a timepiece, but actually, again, when you actually work out what it's about and what's going on, very cleverly done. And it's you know what? It's one of those where you go, this is quite a good journey. This is one of those. It's kind of they snap you out of it, and then they take you along. And even
I understand that from the beginning as showing the fakery, and then you're into the fakery, but it's real. Yeah,
exactly.
I get that. Yeah,
exactly.
Very good.
Yeah. So that is what I watched today, bright and early in the morning, because that's how I started my day before I had my breakfast. And I was like, I'm going to watch this. So here's a few things. Here's some bullet points. So it's directed by a guy called Sebastian Lillo. Which is interesting, because if he went into a different type of work as a young man, he could sell Lilos, and he would be Sebastian Lillo's Lilos, which would be awesome, wouldn't it? Why wouldn't you want to be?
It would play on the name.
Yeah,
love that.
It'd be Lilos. I do.
Twice as nice if you say it twice.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Which works out quite well. I'm just looking back through other films that he's directed, and I got to tell you, I have never seen any of his other films whatsoever.
Well, now we have an adventure. Look up Lilo's films, you know, and maybe we'll go down that road.
Yeah,
you know?
It stars
instead of the strong female lead. Maybe go down the road of the director. And,
yeah, exactly.
You can associate that.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, obviously, when you get into your old Ridley Scott. By the way, I watched Blade Runner yesterday as well.
The question would be which one?
The original.
Is there any other than the original?
Well, yeah, there is. I will say the director's cut is the best one in my version.
That's true.
But this is the theatrical version, basically. Which is a bit of a pain. So it's
like a play of the Blade Runner.
Yeah. So
oh my God!
It basically.
Where have we gotten to?
I know it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. But it's the one with the voiceover that I don't like, where he goes, "Yeah, it was another day in this place, and I knew that I was going to get killed, but guess what? I didn't. Hooray! I'm the Blade Runner." It was just bizarre voiceover that just doesn't work. It's odd.
Yeah.
You are allowed to have your own opinion of this, obviously. The Wonder actually stars,
even though it may be wrong,
stars Florence Pugh, who was in Midsummer, which I'm sure I've spoken about on this show as being one of the most scariest things I have ever seen in my life, because it's a horror film and it's completely in daylight, which is so unusual.
Yes, yeah. Because, well, again, you know, it depends on how it's filmed, and there's a lot of constituent pieces to a good horror movie, and not being dark is a really good start. Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, to be fair, that was really, really, really good. And then you know when you have sort of certain actors and actresses who are in good films, you just think they're too good now to do a bad film. Does that make sense? And so they get lots of money thrown at them. And then you see them in a really bad film, and you were like, "Well, that was better than I expected." You know what I mean? Just because someone who really shouldn't be in bad films was in it. Yeah. Cheers, sir. Yeah, cheers indeed. So, yeah, that's honestly, you've got to please promise me you'll just watch the intro. I don't care if you watch the whole thing. I have it YouTubed up and waiting for after the show, and I will absolutely. Super. Absolutely. Okay. Fantastic. With regards to Blake 7, shout out to Nelbomb, who answered my query on YouTube, of all places, as to what all of how you added up to 7 with 5 characters, and apparently you do include the computers. That's how you get the computer. Okay, we thought so. Yep. So what I'd like to do now is for Nelbomb to explain seasons 3 and 4, where no number of computers will help you get to 7. Good luck. Put his foot in it this time. He didn't know that was a trick. And you're not allowed to include Blake as he's not actually on the ship. Okay, so that's the new game. Because it's not Blake anymore at some point. You know, it's the other guy. Just flipping back round onto Andor again, which sounds like a computer bit of code, isn't it? And or next. I don't know. And or yes. Yeah. If then. Just want to put this out there. I've binge watched Blake 7. I've been watching paper mache animals. I've been watching some horrendous effects. Then I watched Andor again, just on and off, and there have been some lovely, beautiful rolling vistas with a spaceship going across it, and you're just like, wow, look how far we have come. It's incredible. You can't look at that and go, that's not real, because it's so bloody realistic. It's scary, I tell you. Well, I was always kind of like, I was watching Andor, and then I'd have like flashes of the Oral Knots, their spoof on the Star Wars and Larry and Saber Dance and stuff like that. Yeah, they are I was thinking good. That would be so appropriate to make it more interesting that somebody would do that to Andor, to be honest. Yes. Yeah. I think it could only make it better. It's pretty horrific up to, episode 7. I mean, it's like, okay, shoots the guy. There should be a lot more of that in every episode. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, definitely. I don't see, because they're now releasing these, because season 11, season 12 is coming up soon, isn't it? So there's a lot of things going on there to be looking at, but
Yes, yes.
Did you get down to the last season of Archer?
No, didn't get to 13 yet.
Okay.
So I will
just asking.
I will get there. I'm just checking. You said
but you've been crunching through the video files.
Yeah.
To be sure.
You've
sir.
Just go back to Andor then. So you're up to what, 7 or 8?
I'm up to number 8.
You're up to number 8. Oh yeah, brilliant. So yeah, 9 and 10. Absolutely, that's a whole different direction.
Right on.
So yeah, you're at the precipice of something exciting, sir.
See, because I was done with 7. I'm like, oh my god, yo, finished. And then all of a sudden, I see more to download. I'm like, oh no. But if you say it switches it up, okay.
Yeah. I think
not it all can't be the boys. I'm sorry.
No, of course not. And the thing is, it's the diehard Star Wars fanboys in us all. Where you go,
I'm not even a Star Wars fan at all, to be honest.
But you liked the Mandalorian, didn't you?
That's one of the characters. Yeah, that was very well done.
Yeah,
very well done. Not only that, the way that they did that, it comes from a magazine of let's call it adult fantasy. It's called the Metal Hurlant, or heavy metal.
Ah, yes.
And incredibly great artists. And yeah, I read it there maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago, something like that. And I was like, damn. Good art, good story.
Exactly. Yeah, gotta love heavy metal comics without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right, so that is everything that I have
gotta love the heavy
been
metal.
kind of watching. I'm sure there's something else in the back of my mind, but those were the highlights for me anyway. I've had to kind of move on because I've obviously don't have Blake to watch anymore. I've kind of gone, right, can't watch that. I need to start into something else, which I suppose why I've clicked into Andor in a big way. But yeah, that is.
Well, you just tell me whenever you want to crunch down on that series that no questions about it recommended. You holler. I'll get you the 5 seasons of it.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go for that as well. Yeah, it's all about that accessibility in time, isn't it? And that's something that you can't always have.
And listen, the weather and stuff like that, it's not as nice and warm outside like it used to be. So yeah, you do a little bit on the inside. You crack a nice drink and you sit down and you enjoy the evening and stuff like that. Why not?
True that. Right. Okay. So we've moved on now. So that's us up to date with the world of things that you could perhaps possibly watch if you wanted to.
Of the things that Joker has been watching. Yes.
Indeed. Let's continue now with some music. I'm playing Intro by Idris Elba, and in a moment I'll be playing Liquor Store by Busy Bone, which is the best name of the night.
Always good at the liquor store. I want that Irish music.
let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. I'm on my way to the liquor store with EVE and my ditty rolls. Got too much game to be slipping, no. I'll let you know if you didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know.
Busy Bone went to
that,
the
though.
went to the liquor store, and he bought himself some booze. But when he went outside, there was some holy people, like a vicar and a nun, and they said you shouldn't do that because it's bad for you. What you want to do is praise the Lord, and
Praise the Lord.
and so
Yes.
that leads us in nicely from liquor store to Praise by Motez. Honest, it's a seamless link. I didn't
Killed it.
just like that. How will they know? They're gonna know. How will they know? They're gonna know. Have you seen those annoying things?
They have.
No idea. How will they know? Bloody TikTok audio. There's a few that I like. There's one that I like. Never trust someone over 40 who goes to the gym. They wake up in the morning and go, I want my knees to hurt more by the end of the day. That's me.
Said nobody ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're built
But I've heard
different.
that. I've heard that. Just not. I want them to hurt more. It's like, oh my god, my knees.
Actually, mine's got better recently, so I'm like, well, hey, this is great.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, I've always heard it's always better before it gets worse.
Well, ever since I went to the gym, and the gym instructor person said to me, yeah, you need to put your legs in that direction and not have your feet pointing outwards. And I went, oh, really? And ever since then...
yeah, you want to try and keep everything in. The old ballet step gotcha, huh?
Yeah, exactly. All these years of me, my feet pointing outwards and enjoying life like, hey! Apparently, no. Apparently, I'm supposed to walk like this. Who knew?
I could see you in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
With the fishing pole and the hat.
Walking down
And
the
the
street,
windbreaker.
all kind of large. Yeah. Here I am walking
Ballet
down the
walking.
street. Uh,
Ballet walking.
hey, somebody's got to do it. May as well be me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And why not? A professional.
Yes. Yes. Hang on. This is how you're supposed to walk, apparently, if you check out the Discord chat. I had no idea. I've been doing it wrong all this time, but that's how I've had it explained to me.
Yeah, look how cute that makes your ass look.
Yeah,
when you walk
exactly.
like-
All I need is some 7-inch heels, apparently, and I'm sorted.
Oh, the Italian, I'll be pinching you.
This is why all these people keep following me around the gym. They're just checking me out, I believe.
You get yourself a set of heels.
Yeah. Anyway, check this out. Praise, the extended mix by Motez.
There are a few things you just can't learn from a textbook. That you have to live through, to see, to be fully entrenched in. Because here is a simple truth. This world is a tough place. Getting what you want, making the most of the time you have, requires that you put yourself in the position to succeed. It means you see a finish line before one exists. No one's ever gonna call you and tell you how incredible your idea is. You either accomplished something or you simply did not. Right? That's it. That's what people see, the result. So that means every second, every step of the way from where you are right now until you cross the finish line depends on you and your thoughts.
Okay, right.
Just scary.
So just checking out Own Boss and Alas, featuring Ada Liz, and a track called Touch Me in the morning, in the evening. When the
Nice
sun
little
goes
track,
down.
though.
Yeah, really good. Tin Liquor featuring Run Rivers up next, with a track called Vanishing. Is the Dosem extended remix, which means instead of 5 minutes and 16, it goes on for 6 minutes 10.
Wow.
It means we can talk for a bit.
Dosem.
We can talk for a bit until the vocals kick in, because it's going to take a while.
Another 27 seconds. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So we can talk for a second. So if you're wondering what's going on in Discord, I've been showing Maz some of the gym things that I do with the old kettlebells, and we were trying to work out how many squats I actually did this week, because it felt like a million, and my knees are definitely saying, "Hey, you did a million," but I'm sure I didn't.
I've always wished that God would fit me with Zerk fittings. That would make the knees and the shoulders and the elbows work a lot better,
And then Maz said he wasn't really interested in this kind of thing, and then I showed him another picture of somebody working out kettlebells, and he suddenly said, actually, I could get into that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Deep into that. Deeply into that, yeah.
Nail Bomb's here! Yay! And so is Agent X, who we've not said hello to yet. Apologies. Hello, Agent X, as well.
Agent X, yes. And we had a new listener on the YouTube channel, Justin, and Christine the Pirate was in earlier too.
Fantastic.
And I'm sure Janie Hudat and a few other people have been hanging out too.
Indeed.
I always get the little heart messages afterwards on the Facebook channel if they don't get it deleted automatically.
Yep.
And big shout out to Romildo Mendez. Yes.
Indeedy Mundo.
Yes.
I don't know why I said that. Right, okay.
Because
right.
you can, sir.
Well, I can't. I can say anything, actually, to be fair. Well, no, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, that's not true. I can say anything, but my pronunciation may not be quite right. There we go. That's... I can say any word you want me to, but if you want it correct, I cannot help you.
As somebody who cares. Absolutely.
Right, okay. Right, playing more music. Here it is. Vanishing, Tin Liquor, Run Rivers, blah, 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 blah. Clanger Russell featuring Nikodem Milalski and a track called Shipwreck. That's coming up next. Don't ask me to repeat that because I'm never going to get that right ever again.
Malowski.
Yeah. Featuring Mike Wachowski. Oh, wait, sorry, that's someone else. Gotta love those Monsters Inc. References, haven't you, really?
True that.
Here we go. Mike Wachowski on Discord for you now. Hey.
I'm just looking for somewhere to rest my head, someplace to call my bed when it gets dark. Black water rising, even it knows I'm not done yet. Still following what you said for a fresh start. Shipwreck on your shore, heard you long ago. Siren, siren song. Shipwreck, far from home, heard you long ago. Siren, siren song. Long ago. Long ago. Long ago. Long ago. I can work you out. Are you thinking about something better? Holding on to you while you drag me through stormy weather. The only time you smile is in the photograph. So when I pull you close, just like you're holding back, before we turn to strangers, found our love in the dark. Tell it to my heart.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix. DJ Joker.
Insomniac, I come back. Insomniac, I come back. Insomniac, I come back. Insomniac, I come back. Insomniac, I come back.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix. Joker. Are you ready for music? Then you're ready for DJ Joker.
an apt place to come out of that and talk to people again.
That was really good, man.
I
always enjoy your mixology, man.
I like the bit where I did the things with the stuff. That was cool.
Absolutely. I was with you 100%, man.
I mean, I can only hope that one day I'll be as good as Paris Hilton, of course.
Well, you know,
Look at her go. She's got little cat's ears and everything. That's where I'm going wrong, Maz. I need little cat's ears. Somebody should buy me little cat's ears that I can wear.
That's one of the things I was thinking of getting. You got the glasses. I thought maybe I'd get like cat ears on my headset. That would be.
That could work. That could work. I don't know. Do you think that people could trip balls listening to my mixing? I don't know. It was bizarre, wouldn't it?
Well, tripping balls would be like an independent kind of thing going on there. Your existence, you would be tripping balls, and wow, look at what we get to enjoy while we're tripping balls.
True.
Makes it all the much better, you know? All the better. Mix, man. Very enjoyable. And as the last couple of months have been going, a lot of the music has sounded like other music, and you're thinking, oh man, I remember that sound and this sound, and you know, very, very interesting way it takes your mind on different trips.
It is a good way to go, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
still in the mix, by the way.
Facebook has statistically changed in their behaving, and 30 frames a second, good data, and all that stuff. So I would think that all that stuff was on the Facebook side, but I doubt that anybody will even notice it. Seriously, you know. Apparently,
I am as good as Paris Hilton because I've got a USB drive.
Uspa. Usba. Hail the Usba.
Usba. We're not worthy.
Smile down on us, oh Usba, because we say your name, Usba.
Which stands for Universal Serial Bus. Yeah, there, get in. Boom, thank you.
Boom. Hot diggity.
Yes. Follow me for more PC tips, everyone.
You know, what has Joker been fixing?
Or what has Joker been breaking?
Next time.
Yeah. It's actually more accurate would be, what is Joker fixing that he already broke? That would be more accurate, I think.
Bill is invaded, you know.
Oh man, brilliant. So there you go. That was the mixing part of the show. If you plug it into your phone charger, you can download your house. Oh,
damn! I don't have a house. Shit. I'm always out of luck with these deals, man.
Well, no, apparently you can. Oh, yes, download your house. Oh, I've already got that. Though.
I download your house.
Can I download somebody else's house, please? That'd be much more interesting. 23 Acacia Terrace,
down
please.
The lane in the Welsh part of the country. Yes.
Wow. Trip down memory lane. All the kind of 90s rave tracks. I could name them all for you.
Sure. We would all love to know the names of every one of the tracks that you mixed up in that cocktail of
Where did we get to? What was tin liquor? There's a future. Okay, so probably Essence by Ant Miles, then Dave Charlesworth's Energizer track. Then we had Insomniac, I'm Asleep.
Yeah, that was good.
DJ Fantasy and DJ Lee, Strings Free, Turntable Overload by DJ Royal T, Bad Dub by Scruff, Let Me Be Your Fantasy by Baby D, Seance Nebula 2, Wickedest Sound by the Rebel MC, who interestingly enough I saw the other day. His real name isn't Rebel MC, it's something like Quizamondo Guandungu, and he had a big bass, he had a big like double bass. Honestly, look it up, it's on the internet.
I believe my the jocularity you hear present is not in disbelief. It's in wonder that you know so much.
Hang on a
It's
second.
a good one.
Michael.
Especially with such a difficult name, you know?
Yes. Here we go. Okay, so his real name is Michael Alec Anthony West, but he's going by the name of Congo Natty at the moment.
Go Natty. Sweet.
He's also going by the aliases including Conquering Lion, Black Star, Tribe of Ishishar, Lion of Judah, X Project, and Raz Project. So there you go. There's a bit of stuff there for you. But I was actually thinking about Congo Natty. That's where my head was.
There you go.
So there you go. Right, back on track then. Where do you get to? Shades of Rhythm, Sweet Sensation. I played about 3 seconds of that, believe it or not. Yeah, that was clever.
we'll ask YouTube if they believe it or not. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, they don't like us playing anything, do they? Really?
Well, especially the Belarus and Russia.
Shut Up and Dance is The Art of Moving Butts, Jungle Muffin by the Moog, Full Throttle by The Prodigy. I always like that track.
Yes.
It's Just a Feeling by Terrorize and Wish Doctor's Subliminal Satisfaction. We also played Lock Up by Zero B and, of course, Bish Bosh by Yolk. Speaking of Yolk, we have a problem with eggs right now in the UK. Apparently... We've had some bird flu. We've had so much bird flu. Apparently, we can't now have eggs unless you're allowed like 2.
They didn't give the birds the
flu
shots
jab.
for the flu and stuff.
There was no COVID. There was no COVID.
No
jabs
COVID.
available.
Bird COVID.
Yeah. Anyway, it turns out by watching other news outlets that that's a load of bollocks, and it's all down to the fact that the supermarkets don't want to pay the farmers the additional money that they really want for their eggs. So now they're going to import them from Ashmastistan. And now, and I kid you not, and now we have health officials saying to us, make sure you boil your eggs extra boily, please. Don't have runny yolks because they may have some kind of like deadly virus in them or something when we import these eggs. But the farmer, in the meantime, in his warehouse with his 6 billion eggs behind him,
eggs.
I just want 40p a dozen. That's all I want, and that's not what we pay in the supermarkets. Anyway, it's all fucked up. But that just reminded me because we played Bish Bosh and a track called Yolk. Although
I know those segues, they're automatic by now with you, sir.
I'll tell you what, based on what we've just been talking about there, it should be Bish Bosh and Yikes. Is really what it should be called. But I
thought it might have something more to do with the eggnog of the season that won't be available for the clamoring drunkard public.
It's not really it's not really a thing in the UK though. That's not really a thing for us. We'll tolerate the Americanisms, of course. I mean, you know, small child who doesn't know any better.
I'm an international person. I just adopt things from different countries and, you know,
Mazanga
use
von
them
Batman,
as I like.
international man of mystery.
Thank you very much,
yes.
sir.
You heard it here first.
Yes. I can hear a song about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have it lined up. There you go.
But again, man, that mix and all the remembering and stuff, that really cool, man. Takes you back, man.
I'll tell you what, though, that is, I'll take that. There are people bonding right now over me, and there's all the people that don't like me. It's so true.
I don't think there are very many. I would have more proponents of that, to be honest.
There's
seriously,
a few.
If we're talking, you know.
There is a few. This is a lovely little track. It's called Above and Beyond by Ben Woods. I'll probably let this play out in a minute. But we are winding down to the end of this evening, which means, sadly, children, we've come to the end of our journey.
Yes, we have.
I wanted to do something special, actually, of this. Let me just... here we go. So that's this one.
Last one down.
So, tonight you've been listening to DJ Joker and Mazanga von Badman. We're here every single Sunday from 7 p.m. on Kopimi Radio, playing music and talking nonsense. Because that's how we roll.
Yes.
We're
talking nonsense and playing music because that's how we roll.
other things you can expect from our show, we'll certainly be talking about what I've been watching and what Maz hasn't got round to watching yet. Those are the things we'll be up to.
Closely.
If you have enjoyed this week's
we do
show,
watch different things too. So again, it's all in
it's all good.
relative experience.
If you have enjoyed this week's show, though, do remember that, basically, we do it every single week, and perhaps you could tell some people you might know and say, hey, I don't know what you do on Sundays, but guess what you should be doing? You should be checking out Copy Me Radio. And you could drop them the link, and those people could come along and listen, and they'd go, what the hell? Why did you send me this fucking link?
True.
In the meantime, we shall see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat channel.
Or something. I don't know.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I have the Batman twirl as a graphic.
Ooh, we should do that.